There's been a heated rivalry between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos that's gone on for quite a while in recent years. From petty jabs to serious business moves, it seems this rivalry won't be ending anytime soon. So what exactly is this rivalry about? Everyone knows that Bezos has been fiercely competitive in the world of business. Amazon is a testament to that fact. The man has dominated multiple industries to build a trillion-dollar company. Now his ambition has reached the front porch and pitched a tent on the front lawn of Elon Musk, culminating into a beautiful rivalry between Musk's SpaceX and Bezos' Blue Origin. The amusing fact about this rivalry is that Blue Origin began 2 years before Musk started SpaceX from the profits of selling his company to eBay. However, fast forward to 20 years and Bezos is far behind Musk in terms of achievements and contracts related to space. And while Bezos' 2 successful launches into space might seem like the long-sought dominance to the casual observer, we know, and Bezos knows, that when it comes to the billionaire space race, there is SpaceX and everybody else. But we digress. This video is not about the space rivalry between Elon and Bezos. It's about a dimension to the rivalry, one that seems excessive even for someone of Bezos' ambition. We're talking about how Bezos has been making serious plans to crush Tesla. Yes, it feels unnecessary and unwarranted, but this is the case. Apart from satellites and space, Jeff Bezos, for reasons he can best explain, has been pumping money in a technological campaign against Tesla. This greedy move from the Amazon boss has been interpreted as anti-Tesla by the public, making him more of a villain than he already was. Jeff Bezos has been investing directly into other EV manufacturers. He knows that he doesn't have the infrastructure or the tech to compete with Musk, so he's been taking a shortcut. His first foray into this type of indulgence began in February of 2019. Bezos helped a self-driving startup named Aurora secure $530 million. Bezos claimed that his reason for this was because he wanted to invest in innovative, customer-obsessed companies, and Aurora was just that. Funny enough, Bezos' move was not completely wrong. Aurora has the autonomous technology to hold its own against Tesla, however, they are not truly competition. So what do you do when you want to down the big bully in the square? Well, you gather around your smaller colleagues to take him down. That's exactly what Aurora has been doing. They've been partnering with other automakers like Volkswagen to develop an autonomous driving platform. And guess who's spearheading the entire enterprise? Sterling Anderson, former director of Tesla's autopilot team. Yes, after his infamous exit and the infamous lawsuit that Tesla launched against their former director, Anderson has gone into direct competition with his former company. But if you think that Bezos was okay with funding just one of Tesla's competitors, then you're very unfamiliar with Bezos and his economic predatory reputation. He also helped Rivian, an EV manufacturer, to raise $700 million in funding. Now Rivian is an upstart and a rival that's been subject to very dirty accusations from Tesla. In 2020, Tesla accused the company in a lawsuit of an alarming pattern of poaching its employees and stealing trade secrets. Whether this was deliberate or not is a question you'll have to answer. Take this into consideration as you do. Rivian has successfully poached many Tesla engineers, such as Nick Collegian, who worked at Tesla for 11 years and was the VP of engineering for 3 years. Tesla has alleged that of the numerous engineers poached, 4 of its former workers took highly sensitive proprietary information as they left to work for the rival startup. And it said it suspects there were at least 2 more culprits. So there's a pattern here. Bezos seems to be suspiciously interested in investing in companies that have been hiring Tesla engineers. In June 2020, he acquired Zoox for $1.2 billion, a company that's already admitted to stealing IP from Tesla. However, issues reached a fever pitch between the billionaires when Bezos' Blue Origin sued NASA for awarding the Artemis mission moonlander project to Musk's SpaceX. The project was worth around $2.89 billion in value. SpaceX won the contract because its concept design was simply better than all competing companies. But you know Bezos, he's not one to accept defeat. The beef stems from an unexpected decision in April to hand the deal to one company instead of two because of a funding shortfall. Jeff Bezos had a couple of arguments against the decision made by NASA. He believed that two providers were needed to build the landing system, which will carry astronauts down to the moon's surface as early as 2024. Bezos, through Blue Origin, also accused NASA of unlawful and improper evaluation of its proposals during the tender process. Blue Origin issued a statement to that effect, and this is what it said. "We firmly believe that the issues identified in this procurement and its outcomes must be addressed to restore fairness, create competition, and ensure a safe return to the moon for America." However, if we go back to April of 2021 when the contract was issued, the chief of NASA's Human Exploration, Kathy Lueders, had already stated clearly that the space agency's current budget would allow it the capacity to select two companies. This was after Congress had granted it $850 million of the $3.3 billion it had asked for the project. Along with that, NASA made it clear that Elon Musk's SpaceX already had a proven record of orbital missions and was also the lowest priced relative to all other companies in the bid. Back then, Jeff Bezos had offered to cover up to $2 billion of NASA's cost in return for being reconsidered for the contract, but NASA blatantly refused. U.S. watchdog, the Government Accountability Office, GAO, meanwhile rejected a complaint from Blue Origin and defense contractor Dynetic, saying that NASA had not acted improperly in handing the contract to just one firm. NASA eventually responded to the lawsuits by citing Jeff Bezos' costly bid as a major reason why they were not chosen, aside from the ridiculous lawsuit levied against them that risked the progress of their Artemis program. With the Artemis program, NASA hopes to return humans to the moon for the first time since 1972. Elon Musk joked about Jeff Bezos' preoccupation with the lawsuits by saying that he now has a full-time job. While Bezos was busy filing lawsuits, Musk's SpaceX successfully sent 4 civilian astronauts to space aboard its Dragon spacecraft. The Inspiration 4 mission also served as an awareness and fundraising campaign for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. In turn, Musk recently announced that he'd personally be donating $50 million to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Bezos is not without his own achievements and has gone to space twice also. But we digress. Let's find a path back to Tesla. With the beef against SpaceX properly established, Bezos has been sneaking more aggressively into Tesla's territory in recent times. When Jeff Bezos took William Shatner, aka Star Trek's Captain Kirk, into space on a Blue Origin rocket, the astronauts took a Rivian truck to the launch site, and Jeff Bezos drove them. To take things yet another level, in the month of June 2020, Amazon launched its very own venture capital fund. Unsurprisingly, Jeff Bezos was at the forefront of this new crusade, which he named Climate Pledge. On the surface, the VC fund looks like a selfless, environmental-friendly move from Bezos. However, those two words, selfless and Bezos, hardly end up in the same sentence. The truth is, Amazon is about business and Bezos is about monopoly. So if you take the time to look closely at what he's saying, you'll find that parallels can be drawn between the fund's description and Elon Musk's plans for Tesla. On one hand, Elon Musk says Tesla will transition into a fully integrated, sustainable energy company where there's more reliance on solar sources of energy, which will be stored in battery packs before being used in electric vehicles. When broken down, Tesla is working towards energy generation, the solar sources of energy storage, the transfer of that energy to battery packs, and utilization, the use of those battery packs in Tesla motors. Now compare that to Bezos' statement where he claimed that the Climate Pledge Fund will invest in transportation and logistics, energy generation and storage, and utilization. It's a clever abbreviation of Tesla's exact vision. He's also claimed that the plan of the fund is to accelerate the path to zero carbon. Again, compare that to Tesla's goals to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energies. At this point, Bezos is either playing a coincidental game of synonyms or is deliberately building an anti-Tesla portfolio by investing in Tesla's direct competitors. I'll leave that for you to decide. Bezos' enthusiasm for Rivian might be misplaced because the truth is, there's no guarantee for Rivian's success. At the moment, it's still a young company that does not have the kind of brand loyalty that Tesla has, even if they build conventional-looking electric trucks for people not ready for change. Rivian has not even entered into mass production, and we've all witnessed the hell that Tesla had to go through before they could find some measure of stability. In view of Bezos taking up the electric vehicle market share from Tesla anytime soon, it seems very unlikely. Despite Elon Musk's eccentricities, he has market trust and has proven himself to shareholders, the public, and his company that he can deliver. He has disrupted and led whole industries in several sectors, changing the script and succeeding every time. This is a classic example of domination versus innovation, and at the moment it seems the tides might just be in favor of the latter. Thanks for watching. Until next time,